So when you're choosing to edit your menus, the steps you'll follow are as follows. You log into your ePortfolio, you go to Dashboard. Then, before we go into the menus settings itself, I must draw your attention to Pages. This is where you will have previously created pages for your ePortfolio. Now, I have all my pages listed there. If we go into Quick Edit for About Me, for example, you will notice the status of this page is published. If, for example, this or any of the pages are marked as pending review or draft, when we go into our later go into our menus, this will not be visible. So make sure that whatever page you want to edit on your menu, that you can it's published. So now we go into menus itself, and to do that we toggle down to Appearance and Menus. I open that, and you should see two columns. One says Add Menu Items, and the column on the right says Menu Structure. So the menu structure will have a title. You can edit that as you go. Now, if we go back to Add Menu Items, the column on the left, you will see Mega Menu Settings. It says this menu is not in any location. Please set a location first. So if we go over to the right to Menu Settings, underneath Menu Structure, you'll see Primary Navigation Menu. So this is the location I want my menus to sit on my website. In other words, at the top or the top left of my screen. Now we go to Pages, and you will see the pages that I have created on my Pages tab. If for some reason they're not all visible there, you could go to View All and you'll see all of the pages you've created. So I want to add pages to my menu structure. So I'm going to click the pages I want. I want About Me, I want My P-Tech Learning, and I want Review and Reflections. You can edit these as you desire. Now, underneath My P-Tech Learning, I'm going to add the following pages: Junior Cycle, 5th year, and TY, for example. Okay. I have those selected. I click Add to Menu, and it will populate under the menu structure on the right. I now have the further option of editing these. I can, if you use the drop-down arrow, you can remove them or you can move them down. You can also use the drag and drop function, so you could drag that below or above, depending on what order you want it to be in your menu panel. So I'll leave About Me as my first item. Okay. And then I want Review and Reflections as my last item. And before that, I want My P-Tech Learning as my second item. Okay. And underneath, you can have a drop-down item. So My P-Tech Learning, I could have Junior Cycle as my next item. You can stack that underneath. Then TY and 5th year. Now you'll notice that they also can be nested. In other words, if I drag Junior Cycle to the right, it becomes a sub-item of My P-Tech Learning. Same for any other tab that you drag to the right. I will do the same for TY and 5th year. So what that will result is that My P-Tech Learning will have a drop-down in which I can access Junior Cycle, TY, and 5th year. I can rename it. I'll leave it as Menu. or I could sort of rename it as menu 1 and save that menu. Okay. And it gives me a dialog box that says menu 1 has been updated. So if I toggle over to my live web page and I update that, refresh it, if I open the menu navigation bar, you will now see my menus. So I have About Me, my PTech Learning, and Review and Reflections. And beside my PTech Learning, there's a drop-down arrow. If I open that, I have the different other pages I nested underneath it, Junior Cycle, TY, and 5th year. So that's your how to navigate or edit your navigation menu. So give that a go.